What is up, everybody? This is Night Shift, and I'm back for episode 6, week number 5 of my UMASS Dynasty. And I got some recruiting stuff to show you guys before we get to the gameplay today. But I promise you this is going to be a game that you won't forget. So stick around and watch it. Alright, just check out real quick. There's Robert Smith. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get him, and I'm tired of fighting for him. So I'm going to erase him from the list. And also, same thing with David Miller. I would have liked to have had both those guys, but, you know, it didn't work out. I tried to fight for him. But you guys know my strategy. I don't really try to fight too hard for anybody. So James King actually turned out to be a little bit better, so that's not so bad. And what about this Andrews guy? He's a JUCO with 90 speed, so I don't know yet. We'll see. He's a backup. So take a look at that. And we got another hour and 20 minutes left of scouting to do. So we're going to bring that on down to the new quarterbacks that we have at the bottom. After, oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I'm going to get this kicker anymore. So we're just going to erase him real quick. And now we're going to go check out the quarterbacks and get some scouting in on them and see if that any of them get any better. Nice little hour there on Thompson. He's looking pretty good. Goes up to a 70. Accuracy was alright at 75. Not too bad. Now spend the rest of it on Mitchell, who is a JUCO also, but he actually went down, so things don't look too good for him. Alright, so now I'm going to remove that Cutler guy, and now we're going to move on to the recruiting. As you can see, most everybody on the list now is either first, or, well, not either. Everybody on the list now is first on intent and first, or the only scholarship offer that I have. So I'm pretty much set to get all of these guys. Now you're going to see me do what my strategy is now we're going to go and try to get some guys that have not been offered anything yet and see if we can get them. Now we can fight a little bit since we got everybody all ready to go. If I needed to sign 25 guys now, I could. I'm actually going to get rid of this guy instead of fighting for him too. It's a JUCO, not worth it. Alright, so instead of boring everybody with going through every single one of these guys, I am going to keep it short to these top 3, just so you can see that I'm scheduling the visit for week number 5. After week 4, got me a pretty good rating on everybody who visited. Right now, I'm going to try to get Clayton also. Ooh, schedule the stuff. And go for Clayton. And he's going to sign. Alright, so that's perfect. Great news right there. We got our 3rd signee. And that gives us 2 offensive linemen and a tight end. So we're looking good. But now, instead of going through everybody, I'm just going to skip ahead. Because all that was mindlessly wasting time on people that I'm already going to get anyway. Alright, so now we're going to go down to Thompson. I'm going to show you guys I'm offering him all of his promises. I really thought about offering him the top 10, but I really was not sure if I could do it with this team yet, because you never know. You can get beat by anybody when you're like this. Your guys could all drop balls, they could be unstoppable, you don't know. And if you lose one game in the MAC, you're not going to be a top 10 team. So I end up going with the no red shirt. Alright, we get a nice 565 points for him. Should be moving on up. And I'm not so sold on this guy. So I'm only going to give him 10 minutes. And I give him 20. And I give him 20. Alright. So now, to what I was showing you guys. You go back to search. And go to the guys with 10 schools remaining. And see what we got to pick from. Still some pretty good guys out there. Check out this Andy Burke guy. He looks pretty good. And also I'm going to pick up Brooks. This guy Long looks alright. And Rooney. Anybody else? I'm mostly going for wide receivers, corners, and linebackers here, guys. So you know. There's a corner, Lane. There's a linebacker, Harris. This guy looks pretty good, Sean Hills. 3 more guys. Love on the corner. Grant at linebacker. And Huff on the corner. One thing all those guys have in common, guys, they're fast. They got 10 schools remaining. They're in the mid-60s, most of them, except for Huff on the bottom. And none of them have scholarship offers yet, which is everything we look for in people that we're recruiting. So they're also better than some of the people that I have out there so far. And it doesn't seem like I'm going to have to fight for these guys. So some of these guys could replace some of those guys if it works out right. So the most important 3 are those 2 down there. And Burke up top. I really like him. He's a 70 overall before I scout him. And he's looking pretty good. So I'm going to take those guys, move them all up to the top so you can see. That way I don't forget about them. And I'm ready to go. Alright, time for the game. Oh, right after I show you guys, you get the little bonus points for beating teams ranked higher than you. Alright, so now it's game time. And after last week, we're feeling pretty good. Buffalo's not doing so great. They're not so good. They come in 1-3, as you can see right there. We're 3-0. We just beat 3-0 Boston College, so things are looking pretty good for this game. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Alright, and here we go with UMass against Buffalo. Alright guys, you're going to notice that I'm going to show you guys a lot of kickoffs today. It's so I can talk a little bit and some other stuff. So this game is simultaneously going to be the worst and best game that I've ever played of NCAA football of any kind. So sit back, relax, and don't leave, because it's going to get ugly early, and I don't know. Let's see if I can come back from it. But you're going to see early on, I'm going to be running it, and running it pretty good. But as you can see on the second play of the game, I had my backup in, so that wasn't so good. But he ended up being alright. It was just a stinger, and Broadnex came back. So you're going to see I'm trying to run it a lot, just like usual, and it's not working out. They're not giving me too good of looks. But the real problem here is drops. So I'm going to get a drop there. And you guys know my strategy between the 40s. I like to go for it a lot, and it's just Buffalo, so what are they going to do? Alright, so we're going to go for it. And I get a bad throw, turn it over. That's the first turnover of the game. And after 2 pretty good stops, they're going to convert a 3rd down there on me. And a little bit after that, QB's going to take off. Now all of a sudden they're in the red zone, a couple of plays later. And then I'm going to get a sack, be like, you know what, try to stop me. And then knock their quarterback out of the game. So they're going to have their backup quarterback for the rest of this game. Oh, and he just throws a touchdown. A perfect pass. Unbelievable. Alright, so let's move on. Let's move on to the next series. And you guys are going to notice in this game, the video is a lot longer because of how the game went. But I also wanted to show a lot more of this game than really just the essential highlights. Just because of what happened. And as you can see on the bottom there, their quarterback's out for 4 weeks. So that backup's going to be in for the whole game. And as you can see right now, I'm trying to show you guys I'm having trouble throwing the ball. And I'm actually going to punt. You guys don't see me do that very much, so I wanted to show it. I'll pick it up on defense. And just big play after big play for Buffalo with their backup quarterback in. Don't know how this is going on, but it is. But it's only 7-0, and it's Buffalo. But yet another chunk yardage play. And they're back in the red zone. And another good play. And they're back on 1st and goal. And another great pass from the backup quarterback. And it's 13-0 Buffalo. So I never show you guys extra points. But sometimes things happen with extra points that, make you want to see them. Like a block. I've never seen a block in this game until just now. It's the first block that I've ever had in NCAA 13. So I wanted to show that. I have no idea what happened. It just happened. Alright, so now it's 13-0 Buffalo. And I'm not really that worried yet. It's just Buffalo, right? So now running wasn't working all that great. Passing to the wide receivers weren't working. So let's go to our guy, Blanchflower. He's a man. He catches everything. He gets first down after first down for me. That's what he does. It's my boy. So we're just going to go to him over and over again. And it looks like it's working out pretty good so far. 3 plays, past the 50. Things are looking pretty good. So just keep going. Get inside the 30. And now once I get in the 30, I'm like, okay, let me just get cute with it. And guess what happens? You throw an interception. It's a good job. So now it's 13-0, and they have the ball. So things are not looking so great anymore. And I'm getting kind of worried at this point. So I gotta change up my defense a little bit. I'm trying to send blitzes. I'm trying to sit back in zones. And they're just moving the ball all along like they're fucking Alabama. Oh, I cursed. I didn't mean to. And then they get broken tackles and tippy-toe down the sideline for 20 yards. And basically anything that can go wrong in this game is going wrong. And it is now 20-0 here after the extra point. And yeah, it's not looking so good. So, receive another kickoff here as it's 20-0. And I almost broke that one, but still can't get anything going. Alright, now we gotta score before the half. We have to. This is a must. If we don't score before the half, this game's over. Before it even gets to halftime. Oh, Blanchflower for 1. And, oh, McKinney had a touchdown right there if he didn't drop it. Just wanted to show that. And now it's 4th and 17, and I'm going for this because I don't feel like I can stop them. And I end up not getting it, of course. And this is what happens right after. First play right after that. Running back takes it in down to the 5. And what next? What is going to happen next? Oh, how about another touchdown? 1 play later. So now, guys, it is 27-0 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. And I don't even know what's going on. This happened so fast that it just blew me away. Alright, so I got a free play there. I got the guy to jump, right? So I'm going deep, and oh my god, we got another drop for a touchdown. What is going on here? They can't catch. They can't do anything. They can't catch. He can't throw. It's a bad combination. Alright, so finally we get a good throw and catch. Move the ball down a little bit. And going for Michael on the sideline. And he catches it. Thank God. Alright, so you guys are going to see now, this is 4th down and 9. I'm going to go for him in the corner, and I get another bad throw. And with 37 seconds left, I think that I screwed myself out of points there before the half. But I'm going to get a sack and use a timeout. And then we're going to get a stop here, 3rd and 6. Got to get another stop, use that timeout. Alright. So now we got the ball back after the punt, 9 seconds to go. And they got a busted coverage, and McKinney makes up for his drop earlier. And we're going to get a touchdown. Thank God. Alright. Instead of going for 1, I know I have no shot in this game. So I'm just going for 2 just to have fun. And we're going to convert. And Buffalo's going to take the 27-8 lead into halftime. Yeah, who saw that coming? Alright, so I just check the schedule for what's going on. Buffalo, you're 1-3. Why are you messing with me? Alright, we got Kent State next week at home. Then we go to Miami and then back home for Eastern Michigan. But check out the second half. I am going to start out with an onside kick. Not get it. Great job. And things are just still going swell. I can't tackle. I can't do anything. And St. Phil's going to get a push. He's going to push him out of bounds right there, which saved the touchdown. And I'm actually going to get a stop right there. and hold them to a field goal, which is like amazing so far. Alright, so the following kickoff, here we go. And Brown's going to take it out of the end zone and 25. Alright, now we have got to get something going here, guys. Oh, he's wide open, and another bad throw. And that leads to 4th and 29 after the bad third down play. But I'm going to get a nice little punt right there and get them out past the 50. That was from my end zone, so that was a really good punt. Alright, so now it is 30-8. And, oh, wait, let me correct that. After that play, it is now 37-8. I have no chance in this game. But, what if I did have a chance in this game? My only chance would be, Brown, keep the offense off the field. There you go. Alright, so Brown's going to take it to the house. And again, I'm still having fun. Going for 2 because this game's over. So it doesn't even matter what I do. And we're going to practice our onside kicks just in case, you know. It's a good idea. And that was actually a pretty good one, but they end up with it. And defense is going to hold up again for another field goal. And now it's 40-16. Alright. So I'm going to show you guys another kickoff. And, you know, what if Brown could do it again? He did it again. There's no way I expected that shit. Alright, so it's getting interesting now, at least a little bit. And we're going to go for 2 again, and we're going to get it again. Now we're down 16. After all this, we're down 16. Things don't seem too ridiculous. So, I did a little trick right there. I went with the regular kickoff, and then I moved it to the onside kickoff, or the onside kick, so we can try to get the hands team off the field. But it doesn't work. They get it anyway. Alright, second play of their drive. Look who makes a play. The defense. Terrell's going to run it in, get an interception for a touchdown. And, guys, don't look now. But, we'll check out the replay first, because that was pretty awesome. He jumped that. I didn't know he could do that. But that's one of our new incoming freshmen. And after this extra point try, which we had a penalty and had to move back, we are now down 8 points. It's 40-32 in like a minute and 20 seconds that happened. Crazy. Alright, so now that this is a game again, we gotta play some defense. And so you can see it's really not that easy. It's like I'm playing Alabama. Because every single time they need a play, they get a play. So it's back to, check it out, 7 touchdowns for the backup quarterback. Who would have thought? So it's a 15-point game now. And oh, don't tell me he could do it again. Oh, the kicker's gonna. No, he's not gonna get him. And Brown does it again. That's his 3rd return touchdown of the game so far. Alright, so it's back to an 8-point game. And if you guys are wondering why I'm keeping it an 8-point game, it's because I need it to be a 1-score game. But check out this day that their backup quarterback's having. Sick. Absolutely sick. So they just change it up and decide, oh, well, what can we do? Oh, we can run it? Okay, fine. So anything they want to do, they got. Chunk play after chunk play. Things are just not going great. 3rd down conversion after 3rd down conversion. Things suck. Alright, so I'm going to end up holding them to a field goal here. And that's going to make it an 11-point game. It's now 50-39. And we're in the 4th quarter now. Could he do it again? No. Well, there you go. Alright, so that's the end of that, right? Offense is going to have to do something. Can't rely on kick returns for the entire game, right? It's crazy. So I'm going to try to spread them out. See what happens. Spread them out, go deep. Maybe they'll have a bust in coverage like the one at the end of the half. Oh, we got... on the first play of that drive, we get a busted coverage, which is amazing. And that's going to make it a 5-point game. So I'm going to decide to go for 2, try to make this a 3-point game. But for the first time when I want it, I didn't get it. We're going to go with the onside kick again. Let's try to get this. And, oh my god, that was so close. So close. You'd think I would have got like one of these, right? To get back in the game, but no. Alright, so here we got first and goal for them. And I'm going to take a timeout after I get the stop right there. Only because I need to save the time. If I can keep them to a field goal, they can't take all the time off the clock. I'll have plenty of time to score. Alright? But we got to stop them here. If they get a touchdown here, it's all but over. And, oh my god, that was close. What a tackle right there, saving the game. And they try to run it in after that. But they can't. And we're going to hold them to a field goal here, guys. And it's now an 8-point game. It's 53 to 45. What are we going to do now? What the hell are we going to do when we get back on offense? Oh my goodness. Did he? He just did it again. Brown has his 4th return touchdown of the game for 106 yards on that one. And now the 2-point conversion to tie the game. And Broadnax delivers. And guys, I don't know if you can believe it, but we're back. It is now 53 to 53. As you guys check out the championship contender, our 45 rank is not in jeopardy as much as it was 10 minutes ago. Alright. And on a big 3rd down right there, I'm going to get a sack, making them punt it. And now we can run the ball again because it's a tie game. And when you can run it, then you can throw it. That's even better. So we're running the clock down, getting it inside the red zone, getting ready to get this field goal to win the game. And we got one last play to run before we try to kick this field goal. And I'm not going to get in on purpose right there. We're going to kick this field goal and win the game as time expires. And it's good. That's what I'm talking about. And we got a 56 to 53 final. How about them apples? And I completely agree. This is definitely the play of the game. If he does not do that, I don't think that my guys rally and come back there at the end. But definitely the player of the game is Jamal Brown with all of those return touchdowns. It's crazy sick. Look how many points were scored. I scored 31 points in the 3rd quarter alone, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I scored 48 points in the 2nd half. So crazy. Just absolutely an insane game. That's got to be the best 2nd half of any game I've ever played. I mean, I didn't really do too much except for the kickoff returns, but it was amazing. So now I'm going to show you guys the stats, like always. And Pagel was 13 of 31 for 279 and 2 touchdowns. Threw the 1 pick, but he got over it. Broadnax didn't get to run the ball a lot, but when he did, he was really good. Samuel caught the touchdown, but look at all those 5 drops between those wide receivers. They put us in a bad situation, but Jamal bailed us out. That's what those fast freshmen can do for you. And now check out the defense. We got 2 sacks from Harrison, 2 sacks from Potvin, and Terrell with the big sack and interception return for a touchdown. And straight kicks the game-winning field goal. And check out Brown with his 578 yards, 4 touchdowns for a kick returner. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely crazy. Alright, guys, so that's going to be it. Check back in with us next week, and I'll catch you later. Peace.